Oh, my good friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohan, because you have seen this Torah title. So you want Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohan, to give you the rightful interpretation to this Torah title. So what Torah title do we have? Torah Interpretation of Bereshit. Bereshit is Hebrew language. Translated of Bereshit to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 1, verse 7. We have the second title of Torah that is called Tehillim. Tehillim is Hebrew language. Translated of Tehillim to English, it becomes Psalm 104, verse 25. The upper water are El Yud Mer. So this is Great Sea were divided. Although the separation of the lower water from the upper water occur on the second day. The dispute between which is the right, and Yud Mer, which is the left, was unresolved. Only the third day reconciled between them. Both became equal and joined them into one name, Elohim. The third day, which is Zehapim. Zehapim is Hebrew language. Translated of Zehapim to English, it becomes small face, which include 6 chamber from the 10 Sephirot. Is the name upon which is engraved He-Va-He to make the upper water, which is Bina. Bina is Hebrew language. Translated of Bina to English, it becomes the 7th Shabbat from the 10 Sephirot, from the place where all the soul of all the human entity come from, and the source of a place where the soul need to return back to. Equal to the lower water, which is Makut. Because the letter He-Va-He are the secret of the 2 hell with Makut. The Va is between is Zehapim, and it completes and illuminates both sides, above in Bina and below in Makut. Makut is Hebrew language. Translated of Makut to English, it becomes the present world that we are living. This was signified by the splitting of the water of the Judah, where the upper water rose in a heap and did not flow down into the Dead Sea. This is the secret of the upper hell of the name Yud-He-Va-He, namely Bina. On the other hand, the lower water, which are the secret of the lower hair, Makut, the present world we are living, flow down into the sea, into that Dead Sea, which is the secret of the lower hair, Makut. And Israel, the secret of the letter Va, went in the middle between the upper water and the lower water of the Judah. This Israel, the secret of the Va of Yud-He-Va-He, receive the abundance from the upper hair and bestow it upon the lower hair. Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohan, I look into the teaching of Hashem, Elohim of En Zohan, and concluded by saying, the firmament is mentioned 5 times on the second day, and the life of the world, which is Yeshud of Zehapim, passed through them and guided the world through them. They all compress of each other at the central column not settle the dispute, neither would have included. The other, not be harmonious. These 5 firmaments are equivalent to the 500 years to which the tree of life, which is Zehapi. Zehapi is Hebrew language. Translated of Zehapi to English, it becomes small face. 6 chambers that include themselves from the tree of life, which is called the 10 Sephirot. It's attached to produce offspring and fruit in the world. All the water of creation, namely the kind of machine that flow out from Bereshit. Bereshit is Hebrew language. Translated of Bereshit to English, it becomes Genesis, which is Arik Apin. Arik Apin is Hebrew language. Translated of Arik Apin to English, it becomes Ancient Day. Are divided under it and threw it into the upper water and the lower water, which is King David, who is the secret of the female principle. So what are you talking about? Receiving anything from Zehapi, which is the 6 chambers that include themselves from the 10 Sephirot, he then distributes it down to the lower world of Brinya, Yezira, and Asiya, as it is written, and he distributes among all the people, among the whole multitude, which is 2nd Shemuel. Shemuel is Hebrew language. Translated of Shemuel to English, it becomes 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 19 in the Torah. It is also written, you gave it to them. They gather it. Tehillim is Hebrew language. Translated of Tehillim to English, it becomes Psalm 104, verse 28. And she reigns also while it is yet night, and give food, which is Mishle. Mishle is Hebrew language. Translated of Mishle to English, it becomes Proverbs chapter 31, verse 15. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you as you listen to the teaching of Hashem Elohim of Ein Zohan. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan. Shabbat Shalom, my good friend.